And welcome back to Echo Base Network. I am the coach. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and also ring that bell for notifications. Two things that we're doing today. We're going to look at the news about the Kenobi show that's coming out in 2022. Big news. It's already been out for about 2 days, but we're going to cover it right here and right now. But before we do that, we're going to take a look back at what George Lucas said in his commentary about the last time that we saw in Episode 3, the last time Kenobi and Anakin met as friends. Their last conversation as friends. We're going to see what George Lucas had to say about that moment. And guys, when I watched this moment today, looking at the commentary, it just struck me. It just grabbed me. I'm going to watch Revenge of the Sith today, just so I can get some more of this. It is so good. It definitely increased my eagerness to watch the Kenobi series. I could not be more excited for it. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and open up the Echo Base Network Theater. We'll take a really quick look at this commentary, and I'll be right back to go ahead and open up the news today.
I've disappointed you.
This is the last scene in the movie with Obi-Wan and Anakin where they're still friends. I wanted at this one time to sort of have this overhanging reality of the fact that their relationship has been strained, that Anakin is trying to repair it, that Obi-Wan is a very strong central figure. He's the rock, and he doesn't get upset in the same emotional way that Anakin does, and is able to repair it and try to caution for calm and thoughtful response to things.
Be patient, Anakin. It will not be long before the Council makes you a Jedi Master.
But there's also, at the end of this, we begin to see that while Anakin appears that he feels good about the relationship, he really doesn't. He's worried about what they think of him, and we'll see in the next scene after this that he's concerned about his motivations for things and his confusion and upset the fact that Council and Obi-Wan don't trust him.
Other than the films themselves, I don't know if there's anything better than looking back and seeing what Lucas had himself to say, about the movies. Like, it's just so awesome to go and listen to the commentary. Treasures that will never lose their luster, no doubt about it. Well, we're going to go ahead and open up the news and talk about this leak. Obi-Wan Kenobi set report details Darth Vader face-off. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Friends turned enemies, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker will once again clash lightsabers in the upcoming Disney Plus series Obi-Wan Kenobi. And now several details regarding their highly anticipated battle have apparently leaked. We have known for some time that Darth Vader will appear in the Star Wars show, with Hayden Christensen set to reprise the role of Anakin Skywalker alongside Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan. And it sounds like the reunion will be well worth the wait. The rumored description of the scene comes courtesy of the site Making Star Wars, which has described the Obi-Wan Kenobi introduced in the series as very much the master in the series. According to the site, the change in direction Obi-Wan takes after this story is why he allows his powers to fade. In this series, we are getting peak Obi-Wan Kenobi. So far, so exciting. The report claims to have been privy to the general storyline that will begin the Star Wars series, stating that Obi-Wan Kenobi is dispatched to a planet on a rescue mission. The prisoner is said to be very important, so important in fact that they are being held by none other than the Inquisitors, one of whom is allegedly played by the Queen's Gambit star, Moses Ingram. It is also this mission that puts Obi-Wan onto Darth Vader's radar. The series then takes us to Mustafar, where Darth Vader rises from his throne and hurriedly walks to his ship's hangar to intercept his old master. Obi-Wan is described as wearing his clothes from Revenge of the Sith for the fight or dang near close enough. The white tunic, no robe, which results in the beloved Jedi Master looking like an aging gunslinger. His swagger remains the same as it ever was. When Kenobi walks out onto the dirt field, this is the guy that said Sith Lords are his speciality. This is where the fun begins, as Vader enters the fray in a costume which the report calls pretty much identical to the one used in Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. Then comes a moment that's sure to be one of the series' highlights. As Obi-Wan realizes exactly who the monster in the suit is, the description continues saying, Kenobi's resolve is strong and his face is so focused on the threat ahead. Darth Vader walks towards Kenobi, ready to engage him, and this is when the two finally face off. While the details of the fight itself are brief, simply revealing an initial force push before Vader slowly gets up, advancing towards his moment of revenge. The build-up alone sounds like it will already have Star Wars fans squealing with glee, with Hayden Christensen also excited. Lucasfilm boss Kathy Kennedy previously described the Obi-Wan vs. Darth Vader moment as the rematch of the century, and based on this rumored description, it seems that she was absolutely right. Directed by Deborah Chow, Obi-Wan Kenobi begins with Obi-Wan watching over Luke Skywalker on Tatooine, 10 years after the events of 2005 Star Wars Episode III Revenge of the Sith, and takes the character on an adventure that is expected to lead into Star Wars A New Hope. Obi-Wan Kenobi is scheduled to be released on Disney Plus in 2022.